everybody, Christiana here for Card Player TV, coming to you from the 2010 PokerStars Caribbean Adventure. I'm here with Eric Froehlich, and we're going to talk about your tournament. So, you look like you got a pile of chips, and we caught a big hand with Daniel Negreanu. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. I'm up to about 370,000, so pretty far above average. The hand against Daniel is kind of a strange hand. We've been playing since I turned 21, which is almost 5 years now. We've played a lot of tournaments together, so he has a pretty good idea of how I play. I have a pretty good idea of how he plays. But I ended up raising the hand. It was at 800, 1600 to 4,000. He defended the big blind. Flop came Jack 10, 4 rainbow. He checked, and I continuation bet small. He raised me pretty big. I bet 5,600. He made it 15,000 more, and I called him. My turn was a king, and he ended up making a really big bet. He bet like 40,000. I had him covered a little bit. I had like 140,000 behind. He might have had another 90 behind, so I had him covered by just a little. And I ended up moving all in, and he had put me on aces or kings, and you know, kind of figured I hit the king there. There was an outside chance. He thought I had pocket jacks, but he ended up folding pocket tens. And you know, I feel bad saying this, but yeah, he had me beat pretty bad. I think the whole table still pretty much thinks that I had pocket kings. And no, I love you, Daniel, but yeah, I ended up having king jack in that hand.
Oh, you did have king jack.
Yeah, you know, he just asked me, was that king a bad card for me? And it was, because it turns out it's the only card in the deck I can actually win with. Not that it gets me the best hand, but if an ace comes, I'm going to fold. And him putting me on aces or kings means I can't win the hand that way. If a jack comes, I'm going to move all in. Or maybe not, because I kind of thought he might have had like jack 10 or, you know, another hand like that where it would have been interesting to see what he did. The hand would have played out completely differently. He wouldn't have bet as big on the turn. But there was no other card I could hit that I would actually win the hand, because he's not folding any other card, and I'm not moving all in with any other card that beats him.
So needless to say, you thought you had the best hand when you went all in.
Not 100% sure, but I figure there's a good chance I have the best hand. There's a good chance he has a hand like Jack 10 that he's betting big on, that he's trying to protect because he puts me on a big hand. He could have a hand like Jack Queen there. He could have, I mean, either of us could really have queens there. Like, there's other hands he could have. I mean, he said that, you know, you don't have ace queen. Obviously, I don't have ace queen, you know, which is true. Clearly, neither of us can have that there on the King Jack 10 board. But yeah, I was hoping I was ahead, obviously, but you know, also hoping that I know that Daniel's the only player at the table capable of folding a set, and so yeah, just had to go with it.
So why do you think that he put you on aces or kings? I mean, the information out there was only that you raised pre-flop and he called out of the big blind and you continuation bet the flop. So why do you think that he put you on such a strong hand?
You have 3 kings, right?
I'm not sure exactly why if he put me on a big hand right away. We've played a lot. I mean, most people, the reason I've been able to actually do well in poker tournaments is because I'm young, an online player, and people still consider me to be really aggressive when I'm just not. And Daniel, I think, knows that I'm not, and I'm way tighter. Obviously, I'm going to raise with hands a lot worse than aces and kings, but you know, probably because after he check raised me on the flop, I called, and it's really, there aren't very many hands you can call with. My call is obviously extremely loose, and he's not going to put me on necessarily making that call with that kind of hand. He's going to think that I'm going to try to get tricky with an overpair or maybe a set of jacks, and so I think that's what I did. I kind of want to ask him, what, you know, do you have some kind of tell to put me on aces or kings? Because, you know, probably want to repeat it then if he's going to put me on aces every time I have king jack. But yeah, it happened to work out that hand.
All right. Well, you've got a great chip stack going in for the rest of the day, so good luck.
Thank you very much.
Christiana with Eric Froehlich for Card Player TV.